I think it's safe to say that high school is a rough time for all of us. Popular or not, looking back on your high school years can be a cringe fest to say the least. Even the most famous celebrities aren't immune to the torment of yearbook pictures. Well, sorry guys, we're here to expose your past as we count down the top 10 celebrities with surprising yearbook pictures. What's going on, my people? I'm your host Bree Room and welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. Today I'm gonna take you guys down memory lane for a few celebrities and talk about their yearbook pictures. But before we get into that, just a quick reminder to give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on a new video. Also check over here to see a playlist to see more videos like this one, and stay tuned to the end for some bonus content. Now here's yet another disclaimer for you guys. I do this every time I'm talking about people's appearances so you guys don't hate me. I'm gonna be talking about these people's yearbook pictures. Yes, they are cringy and weird, but everyone had a cringy and weird phase, and it's kind of fun to laugh at and make fun of. None of my jokes are coming from a place of hate, and I'm only doing this to make you guys laugh and have a good time. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Starting us off at number 10, Kim Kardashian. Kim K's career is pretty much based on her photos. Kim is always doing photo shoots and posting to her social media page, but there was a time before this. There was a time when she didn't have plastic surgery and looked like an average human being, and this was in high school. Yes, back in high school she looked normal, but now I hear you saying, Bree, this list is supposed to be surprising yearbook photos. She just looks normal. Yes, dear viewer, I know she looks normal, and that's what's so surprising about it. Nowadays she's looking like an hourglass Barbie, but back in the day she just looked like an average Joe, and it's actually kind of weird. I'm so used to seeing Kim the way she is now, so to look back on before the plastic surgery, the fame and fortune, it's nice to get a little reminder that she was just a normal person like you and me. In at 9, Matthew McConaughey. Okay. Ha, you thought I was gonna say alright, but I didn't. Ha! Now let's talk about Matt here. Matthew McConaughey is one of the biggest names in Hollywood, and he's highly recognizable in his productions and really just everywhere. But before this, he was a high schooler. Now this picture is giving me straight up PETA from Hunger Games movie vibes. I don't know about you, but to me Matthew looks like Josh Hutcherson, and I just cannot unsee it. I mean, the guy looks dapper with the fitted suit and tie and his blonde hair. He looks great, but he looks like PETA. He's straight up about to go into the Hunger Games, come out alive somehow, and then create an elaborate plan to take down the dictatorship from President Snow. Also, one more thing I have to point out in this photo is the lighting. My guy looks orange in the picture, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it was the lighting that was just off, and not because he had a tan go horribly wrong. Coming in at number 8, Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez has always been an icon, a style icon, a music icon. She's just so great. And even back in high school, she was taking some pretty fire pictures. Her yearbook picture is so elegant and well done that I wish mine looked like hers. Her image, though so pretty, is also really surprising because of her short hair. I don't think I've ever seen her hair this way until I saw this photo, and my goodness, is it ever pretty. We're all used to seeing her long golden brown locks, so having this natural brown pixie cut is super cute to see. It makes her look softer and gentle, but you'd be surprised when she starts belting her lyrics and being a straight badass. I also had to include her on this list because of her striking resemblance to the Latina singer, Selena. I know that J-Lo played Selena in the 1997 biopic about the singer's life and career, but seriously, young Jennifer looks so much like the late singer. At 7, Iggy Azalea. I was so surprised to see this yearbook picture of Iggy Azalea. I had to take a second to ask, is this really her? Because she looks so different. Iggy, or should I say Amethyst, looks like such a completely different person. Also, can we just talk about the fact that her name is Amethyst? That's such a gorgeous name, but also, how did I not know that her name was Amethyst? I thought Iggy was just a short form of something, but I don't know how she got Iggy from Amethyst. Maybe I'm just missing something. But anyway, her yearbook picture is so cute. She honestly looks like someone I know. She's still got the blonde hair, but her baby face just makes her look so different. I'm not quite sure how old she is in this picture because I found it in the deep dark web. I'm kidding, I didn't. But I really don't know how old she is here. She looks to be in about middle school, maybe 14 or 15 years old, but who knows. Either way, she was an adorable kid and has turned into a pretty badass and very successful adult. At number 6, James Franco. James Franco is next on our list, and I'm convinced that this is not actually James Franco. Would someone like to explain to me how he doesn't look like himself, please? Like, I can kind of see James buried in there, but I don't know, man, he looks so different. With his short, almost buzz cut hair going on and his slight baby face, he looks more like Senior Jr. from Kim Impossible than he does James Franco because of his face shape and short hair. Now if you look at a side-by-side comparison of him now versus him in the yearbook picture, these are two very different people. I'm including this as surprising because when I looked up James Franco yearbook picture on Google, this was the last thing I was expecting to see. Somewhere buried under that middle school / high school angst is a famous Hollywood actor, but I just can't seem to find him. Halfway through at number 5, Ellen DeGeneres. I obviously had to include Ellen on this list for the clickbait. I'm kidding. But her yearbook photo is pretty surprising. Ellen looks so different here. Young Ellen just looks slightly off from the current Ellen. Maybe it's because she hasn't been accused of being a meanie yet. No, but really, I think maybe it's the hair? I'm so used to seeing Ellen with her blonde pixie cut, so seeing her with this longer hair kinda looks a little odd to me. I feel like in this yearbook picture, you can really see that she's hiding within herself. She doesn't look like Ellen, she looks like someone pretending to be Ellen. She kinda looks uncomfortable in this picture, like there's something she's hiding. Maybe it's her bad attitude. Again, I'm joking. But really, does anyone have that kind of vibe from this photo? At 4, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars hasn't changed much since high school. His face pretty much looks the same as it did back then, but that doesn't mean that his yearbook picture isn't surprising. The one thing that caught me off guard in this photo was his hair. Nowadays he rocks shorter hair, but my goodness, his curls from back in high school are giving me life. He looks like a young Michael Jackson in this picture, like when Michael had an afro back in the 70s / early 80s. As soon as I saw Bruno's picture, I was like, that is for sure Michael Jackson, and much like Michael, he has incredible talent and a great vocal range. Maybe this was the vibe that Bruno was going for. Probably not, but still, you gotta see it too, right? Baby Michael Jackson is Bruno Mars. Coming in at number 3, Blake Shelton. Nowadays, Blake Shelton is a suave looking guy. I don't know, he just got that low-key attractive sort of vibe going on with him, but it's great. But oh my god, in high school, Blake was kind of looking like a dork, not gonna lie. No offense to him though. My guy had a mullet, big round glasses, and he looked unrecognizable as a teenager. I really had to do extensive research on this one to make sure that this was actually Blake Shelton's picture, because I really honestly could not tell. In the picture, he looks like the stereotypical high school nerd who was like really good at science and math and whatnot. Now in 2020, Blake has grown up so much since his teen days. He's gotten rid of that god-awful mullet and it's working for him. I know that mullets are kinda making a comeback, but this is just one trend I cannot get behind. Whenever I think of mullets, I just picture Billy Ray Cyrus in my brain, and although Billy Ray is awesome, I think we should leave the signature mullet to him. In at 2, Katy Perry. Katy Perry is just so great. She's talented, she's freaking gorgeous, and she's just an all-around cool person. But her high school yearbook photo is a little off. Katy's yearbook picture has her sort of looking like Ellen DeGeneres, and I can't unsee it. More specifically, she looks similar to the way Ellen did in her yearbook photo. They both have similar haircuts and their eyes really stand out in the photo too. It's almost like teen Katy went back in time and took Ellen's yearbook photo for her. Now, I know I said that Ellen's picture looked like she was hiding something, but what if that something was her identity and it was Katy all along? I'm kidding, obviously, but I just like to theorize. Anyway, now in 2020, Katy looks very similar to the way she looks now, just a little more mature, that's all. But maybe in a few years she'll cut her hair like this and become Ellen's doppelganger. Who knows? Finally, in our number 1 spot, Dwayne Johnson. I'm sure we are all familiar with the Dwayne Johnson photo of him in a turtleneck sweater and fanny pack with hair. It was shocking to all of us the first time we saw it, I'm sure. Well, here's another pretty surprising photo of The Rock from his yearbook. First, Dwayne has hair in this picture. It's always so weird to see him with hair because we're so used to seeing him bald. He's also got an interesting mustache going on as well. And again, it's weird to see that on The Rock because hair. But the biggest thing I've taken away from seeing this picture is how much he looks like a principal that you'd see in a high school coming of age film. Does anyone else see that, or is it just me? I think that the pencil mustache is doing that for me. He also kind of looks like the dad from the Addams Family. Anyways, he looks so different nowadays though. Obviously he is sans hair, but I don't know, he just looks so much happier now than he does in his yearbook photo. I prefer 2020 Dwayne to the high school Dwayne just because of the good vibes I get from him. I really liked going through these old celebrity yearbook photos because it was just so much fun to see how much these people have changed since then. If there are any other celebrities I didn't mention but should have, leave a comment down below telling me who you'd like to see in a next video, and maybe we'll make a part 2. But before I wrap up the video, let's do some comment shoutouts from top 10 celebrities who lost major movie roles. UK Crazy says, I never saw Titanic, I'll let myself out. Oh my god, how have you not seen Titanic? Literally go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's like 3 million million years long, but it's so good. Please watch it. Maria says, congrats on 200K. Thank you so much. You know, it's all about you guys. Like, you're the ones supporting the channel, so like, right back at you. Congrats. Ali Henley says, I like these lists. It's like a sneak peek at actors that you don't get on talk shows or magazines, but it's real stuff that you're telling us. Yeah, I mean, I like giving you guys the more like low-key kind of celebrities. I know everyone's like, oh, Kim Kardashian, woo, she's in the news. Like, we know everything about Kim K, but like, what about the lower, like, not as famous celebrities, you know? We're talking about them. We're giving them some credit. Okay guys, that's our video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and hopefully I made a few of you laugh a little bit. My goal here is to brighten your day a bit, so hopefully I was successful in doing so. Anyways guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, have an awesome rest of your day, and stay groovy, friends.